Hello listeners, in today's video I thought it would be interesting to talk about a sarcastic story of how I met an AI guru a few years ago when I was working for a software company in Shenzhen. And the AI guru is now a professor in the US, and turned out he was actually very famous in the industry of AI already. So the job that I did at the time was actually very basic. I would check emails every day in the morning and translate the software updates from Chinese into English and post them on the website. That's all that I did. And it would only take me like half day the most. You know, for a job with a monthly salary of over 15,000 RMB in Shenzhen, it is pretty crazy. But anyway, when I was checking the emails, I received a strange email from a company called Yandex one day. I didn't know that Yandex is like the Baidu in Russia at that time. And actually, I thought it was a scam. In the email, someone who claimed to be a head or a lead from some department of Yandex said that he wanted to pay our company a visit in order to get the license of using the software legally in Russia, because all of their clients, all of their distributors are using our software in Russia now whenever they sell smartphones. So it's like whenever you sell a smartphone in Russia, you are supposed to install the apps for your customers. That's just how it works in Russia. So Yandex wants to prevent any legal risk by getting the license. At first, the company thought that it was a scam because it's such a common thing to use the software for this purpose in the industry. And it's also basically like someone comes to your house and tells you that they want to give you a bunch of money when they didn't even have to. But you know, it's just my job to report it to my supervisor. So I told him, and he was like, no, we don't want to bother. It's okay, I'm not going to meet him. But still, he insisted. He was like, I'm sorry, I don't want to trouble you, but it's a job that I got from our legal team. I just have to talk to your supervisor for a few minutes. And he even had his contact person from Huawei talk to me just for this. And he actually flew to Shenzhen the next week. And by the time I knew he was in Shenzhen, he was already on the first floor of our building. So I was like, okay, I can try to take you to my office, but I'm not sure whether our supervisor will want to meet you. And he was like, it's okay. I appreciate your help already. So I took him to the office, but still my supervisor didn't want to meet him, you know. So I had to walk him out. But we got in touch ever since. And the next time I talked to him, he was already in the US as a professor in a university. And when I told him that I was considering starting marketing in the US, he even made the effort to search for universities and majors for me. And he was like, he could even recommend some professors to me. All right, that's it for the story. It's really a long one. I hope you enjoy it.